Some stories are not forgotten, even when we try to forget them. In the heart of Lagos, love, betrayal, and ancestral wrath collide. This is the tale of the girl he ghosted and the spirits that follow. My name is Kelechi Adogwu, but you can call me Kel. Everyone does. I've always believed in logic, code, systems, things you can measure and fix. That belief served me well as a software engineer, especially in the chaos of Lagos. I never believed in karma, or juju, or spirits. Not until the day I walked into the cold, gleaming glass building of Obitech Innovations and saw the ghost of my past sitting behind the CEO's desk. Let me take you back. The interview. The sun in Lagos that morning was brutal, but nothing compared to the pressure boiling inside me. I'd been living from gig to gig, barely surviving, after a contract in Abuja went bad. This job at Obitech could be the reset button I desperately needed. I remember walking up the steps of that pristine building, my resume in a brown envelope, sweating through my only good shirt. The receptionist didn't even look up. 7th floor, interview room. The elevator's ascent felt like Judgment Day. My heartbeat echoed in my ears. Ding! The doors opened, and there she was, Nneka. Her eyes locked with mine the second I stepped out, taller than I remembered, her dreadlocks coiled in a regal knot, lips painted deep crimson, and a tailored red blouse that commanded silence. My tongue froze. "You're the CEO," she smiled, slow and razor sharp. "Hello, Kelechi, it's been a while." She didn't offer a handshake, just turned and walked into the interview room. And just like that, I was drowning in a room full of executives, while the one person I'd once ghosted sat at the head of the table, like a queen judging her betrayer. "Why do you want this job?" she asked, voice calm like still water. I cleared my throat. "Because I'm good. I can build systems from scratch. Can you finish what you start?" she interrupted, eyes never leaving mine. The room fell silent. The others didn't understand the weight of that question, but I did. 10 years ago, Nsukka. She was light, laughter, fire. We met under the almond tree near the engineering block. She read Chinua Achebe like the words were prayers. I was the campus boy with a guitar and half-baked dreams. Nneka was kind, sweet, and just naive enough to believe that love could fix anything. We dated for over a year. She gave me her heart, and I left. Not in person. Oh no, that would have taken courage. I blocked her on WhatsApp, changed my number, and walked away without explanation. Why? Because I got scared. She wanted forever. I wanted fun. She was deep. I was shallow. And I told myself she'd be fine. Got the job. Not because I earned it, but because Nneka wanted something. I didn't know what yet, but the smile she gave me as I signed the contract, it wasn't forgiveness. It was a warning. "Probation," she said, "1 month, impress us." I nodded, but deep down, I knew. This was no ordinary test. That night, I told my girlfriend, Zara, "She's your boss? The one you ghosted?" I shrugged. It was 10 years ago. "Yeah, but karma doesn't wear a watch, Kel." She wasn't wrong. The assignment. My first task was brutal. Isolate and fix a security flaw in their AI firewall. I had 48 hours. No help, no support. I worked day and night. The code kept glitching. Every time I fixed something, a new error popped up, like the system was fighting me. Then the weird messages started. Lines of Igbo text appearing in the code console. "Omuna acho gi," "Death is looking for you." "Uche ekwensu," "The devil's intent." I checked the logs. No one had accessed the system. No trace. Just me and the code. At 3 a.m., my screen flashed red and black, then went blank. For 5 minutes, then rebooted itself like nothing happened. I was spooked. The visit to Uncle Mazi. I needed answers. I traveled to the east the next weekend. My mother's older brother, Mazi Obina, lived in a quiet village near Orlu. He was the only one who still practiced the old ways. After listening to everything, he sipped his palm wine and said nothing for a long time. Then he nodded. "You broke a woman's heart, a woman who carries old fire in her blood. You left her bleeding, but she bled into the soil. Now the soil remembers." He reached into a calabash and pulled out a white pendant. "Wear this. It reveals hidden things, but don't remove it. Not until you settle your debt." I put it on, felt nothing. But that night, as I sat in his compound, I saw them. Eyes, in the trees, a shadow in the form of an owl, watching. Zara leaves. By the following week, Zara couldn't take it. You talk in your sleep about spirits, owls, Nneka. I can't live like this. I begged her, but she walked out, and I was alone. The office confrontation. I went to Nneka's office, sweating, annoyed. You're doing this, I said. The errors, the whispers, the eyes, why? She stood slowly. You think you can break a woman's soul and walk away clean? Her eyes changed for a second, black, empty. You broke me. And when I broke, something else entered, something old, something waiting. I stumbled back, surprised. You want revenge? She smiled. Chuckles. No, I want balance. She reached forward and touched my forehead. The world turned dark. I collapsed. The spirit realm. I awoke in a place with no sky, white ground, no horizon, silence. And then I heard it, the voice of Mama Ogechi, a blind seer I'd met once as a child. Welcome, Kelechi. You have entered the trial of spirits. 3 shadows approached. One held a mirror, one held a blade, one held fire. Your past has been summoned, they said. Let your judgment begin.
Want to know what happens in the judgment? Would Kelechi be tried fairly? We'll find out in part 2, The Trial of the Spirit. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. Part 2 drops soon.